Hi, my name is Mike Marino. I'm the project manager for Operation Barnabas. This is the first in a series of podcasts that we want to share with you so that we can tell you of the work of our chaplains and our congregations as we seek to share the love of Christ with our military members and with their families. In the military, we know how important training is. We train and train so that at the moment of truth, our troops are prepared to do what they're called upon. Have you ever wondered how pastors and chaplains are trained? Certainly they go to seminary, but after that, how do they continue to hone their pastoral skills? Today we're going to talk about a program called Doxology, a program that seeks to enhance the training for our pastors and our chaplains so they can better serve our military members. Let's have a look at Doxology. Recently, over 60 pastors and their wives attended a Doxology workshop in South Dakota. Doxology is a program tailored for pastors and their congregations. It consists of 3 separate workshops. The first is a workshop for the pastors alone. The second is a workshop for the pastor and laity from his congregation. And the third workshop, shown here, is tailored for pastors and their wives. We had the chance to speak to Dr. Beverly Yankee, one of the founders of Doxology.
Doxology meets with pastors 3 different times. The first time the pastors meet alone together for 4 days of conversation, worship, teaching, fellowship. The second of the 3 meetings is the area which addresses the parish most effectively. The encore is an opportunity for pastors to bring with him a member from his parish who will then be able to learn a little bit more about how his parishioners can effectively support their pastor, care for their pastor and his wife. And during that occasion of meeting during the weekend with lay leaders and pastors together, there are epiphanies of the best possible sorts, as lay leaders are encouraged to understand the true foundation of the church and to examine how it is that the church genuinely grows by God's own influence and His Spirit. And parishioners are eager to be able to say, Pastor, what is it we can do to assist you? Pastor, we care about you. And Pastor, we didn't really know that our relationship mattered. So we clearly make an intensive effort to do everything possibly important to say, Pastor, your lay leaders and you need to be on the same page of the hymnal when it comes to how you will move forward in ministry together.
The Reverend Dr. Harold St-Bile is another founder of Doxology. We asked him where Doxology got its name.
Well, the very name Doxology, of course, comes from a hymn of Martin Franzmann, who expresses in that hymn the prayer that through the activity of God Himself, there might be those whose life is praise, each life a high doxology into the Holy Trinity. And so we think it's important to think of theology not as a topic for consideration, but rather as a reality to be lived. And what to be more natural than to also receive God's gifts and to thank and praise Him in the context of our conferences together. So we do spend a fair amount of time in corporate prayer. And in this context of worship, we're not interested so much in the ritual dimensions of worship as what is actually happening there, namely God Himself is nurturing and feeding His people.
We hope that you enjoyed that story on Doxology. In the weeks to come, we're going to share with you through these podcasts stories of our chaplains as they reach out to our military members. Stories of our Lutheran congregations as they also take opportunity to reach out to our military families. If you have any questions or suggestions for a story, please give me an email at chapmarino@gmail.com. It's there on the bottom of the screen. And also visit our webpage, also located on the bottom of your screen. For now, take care, God bless, and thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.